Hey, welcome to ZstyDiscGolf. Today I'm at West Wetlands Disc Golf Course. This is an 18-hole course located in Yuma, Arizona. So I'm going to run through the back nine and then see how the rest of it plays. And then after, I will review the course based on the criteria right here, and then I will give it a Zest score. All right, so first up, hole number 10. This is a par 3, 175 feet. I'm going to go judge on this one. We're like in the parking lot kind of across, but so let's see. No cars coming. Okay, so it wasn't a bad shot. So let's see if we can knock this one in for a birdie for hole number 10. All right, there we go, birdie for hole number 10. All right, next hole number 11, par 3, 375 feet. And then it looks like this one shares the tee path for hole number 8. I think we're going for the farther basket on this one instead of hole 8. Okay, did not take a hop like I wanted to. I didn't get the best angle of the tee pad shot, but let's hope I can get better on this. On this one, I'm gonna go Luna, and then we're just gonna go, I think, up and over the tree. And it's gonna be the farther back basket for hole number 11. Oh, it just went. Man, okay, let's try. You know, let's do the destroyer again, but let's do it like kind of lighter. I'm thinking. Maybe that'll be nice. I think so. It goes all right. Hit something and then rolled. All right, let's grab the Luna on this one. Go with the Luna again. Let's see if I can. No, I mean, it's an easy putt at least. And then we should be able to knock this one in for, I'm thinking, an easy bogey. Next up, hole number 12, par 3, 305 feet. And I think I'm using the concrete on this one. And then I'm going for the the basket on the right. So one thing I didn't know, because I typically don't do reviews where every single, like I'll run through the 9. I didn't realize that the rest of them all share baskets, but play through it, see how it plays. It seems like it's all kind of playing the same because you're kind of going back and forth. But so we'll go destroyer on this. Kind of floating nicely. Okay, it was a good throw. Wind's kind of helping me out, I think, today. So yeah, I'm gonna be going for this basket. I had to double check, make sure I was going for the right one. But we're about 50 feet maybe. Oh, way too far over to the right. We should be able to knock this one in to make it a par. All right, next up, hole 13, par 3, 300 feet. This one's really weird. It takes you like kind of a way off, like where the rest of the baskets are. So I mean, I like it. It's cool, but you got to throw over a road, and I don't really like that. But so I'm gonna probably park it. Probably gonna park it maybe like in front of the road. We'll see. I'm gonna go judge on this one because yeah, I don't want to go too crazy far. Not a good throw, but weird spot for sure. Yeah, I landed like right where this bush was, so I don't know, a bit weird. I'm gonna go with the Dizzy Buzz on this one, and basket's just straight ahead. It's the hole, I think like hole 9 basket. So okay, that works. Did not get the distance that I wanted though. And we'll try and see if we can finish up on this putt. Oh, right next to it. All right, let's see if we can finish this one up for a bogey at least. Should be able to. It's right here. There's no excuse. All right, cool. Got away from me a little bit. Okay, next up we have hole 14, par 4, 400 feet, and it's directly behind the big tree here. And hole 3 tees here, so I think I'm supposed to like be within this area, but we'll go destroyer again. I want to keep it out to the right of the tree. Hopefully I can get around it. Very, very left. Not what I had in mind. All right. We'll, again, just go with destroy. I already got it. So the basket, again, just behind the tree. I don't know how it keeps ending up like that, but. Oh, is the wind gonna take that? Oh no. Ooh. All right, I'm actually gonna do one more. I'm gonna go jackalope on this and see. This goes about right here. So let's see. There we go. That's looking better. Oh, I got stuck in the ground. All right, I'm taking this one just for the way it got stuck in the ground. Is it? Oh, it actually didn't really get that stuck. But okay. See if we can get birdie on this one. I know I'm cheating, but that's fine. Cool. I'll take the birdie. It's fine by me. Next up, hole number 15. This is a par 3, 305 feet. Just gonna be the basket straight ahead. I'm gonna forehand. I'm gonna go forehand with the destroyer because I don't want to get it anywhere. If I go just normal backhand, I don't want to get it anywhere near side. So we'll go destroyer. Let's see. It's okay. It's an all right throw. All right, and then got a pretty far putt. So I'm gonna go with the Luna on this one and keep it out to the right, I'm thinking. I mean, I'm gonna keep it out to the right and it's just gonna stay out to the right. We'll do one more. Let's go judge as well. See if I can get it to stay less out to the right. Oh well. Same exact throw. And let's see if we can finish this off for a par. Maybe we can. Oh, it bounced out. Not bad though. Not bad. All right, we'll knock it in for a bird or a bogey. Next up, hole 16, par 5, 650 feet, and it's pretty much. Let's see if it's lined up. There's like a green castle top. It's kind of lined up like right there. So I'm gonna go destroy again, and I'm just gonna keep it out to the right. I'm thinking. I mean, it's out to the right. A bit far out to the right. Okay, so I messed up with the recording on this one, but I believe I was about right here. You can see my footprint. So we're gonna go with the jackalope. Try and keep it around the tree over here on the right. Oof. Oof. Not the best. So I landed here. This is all soaking wet, so I'm not gonna bother. My shoes are already, like my socks and stuff are already just completely soaked. But I'm gonna go with the destroyer, and so the basket's still a bit out there. I still have a bit of a longer throw. That's good. That's good. We like those. We like those. And I took a little skip. I'm happy with that. So this will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Is that right? That sounds right. Okay, so this one will be for a birdie, actually, which is a little, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Editor, let me know if that's correct. Correct! So we'll go judge here. Okay. Next to the basket, at least. If I had some better throws, this one would have been for a birdie. But instead, we'll just take it in for a par. All right, next up, hole 17, par 3, 285 feet, I believe. And then we'll go with the jackalope on this. And I don't know which basket it is. There's a few of them. So I think it's the one on the right. So I'm gonna throw it towards the one. There's like a water fountain like over there towards the right. Looks good. Didn't look like a missile, but it felt like a missile coming off my hands. Yeah, I was right. It's this one over on the right. So we'll go judge. Come on. Oh. And then we can finish this one up for Another par. Good. Good, good. So finally, hole number 18, par 3, 165 feet. So this one's pretty short. So I'm gonna go Sagara. This one should go to the left where I wanted to go. Maybe a little too far to the left. This area is just soaked with water. Okay, let's. Oh, God, I don't know if you can hear it. See if I can get a birdie on this. Okay, cool. Take the birdie. Ugh. Ugh. My feet are so wet. So that's going to wrap things up for West Wetlands Disc Golf Course. This is an 18-hole course located in Yuma, Arizona. Overall, I did like this course. There was definitely some complaints that I did have, which I'll get to. So the very first thing I will go over is the baskets. Baskets are pretty standard. There's kind of not really any. There's a couple that were like a little janky, but other than that, there's nothing really. Baskets are usually pretty high quality. It seems like. So I'm gonna give the baskets an 8 out of 10. So for the tee pads, there's not really any real tee pads. Hole number 1 kind of has like a dirt tee pad that you can throw from. Same with hole number 2. And then other than that, there's maybe a couple of spots where it's like designated, but nothing too crazy. So some areas they did have like concrete marking on them, which is nice. So it does show you like the hole. It shows you like the footage and stuff like that, which is nice to have. So, and that's kind of my big problem is that there's not really any signage at all. It is just a lot of baskets in a field, which is nice. It is nice because you can kind of go for whatever hole you want in a way. It's gonna be kind of difficult when there's more than like a few people playing, it seems like, because you don't want people like throwing into each other and stuff like that. So another kind of gripe that I do have is that there's not really a main layout. The layout is like Safari Party, so it's like, which I didn't know what this means. I actually had to Google it, but you can kind of choose, or like the holes kind of go all over the place. So there's not really a main layout, which would be kind of nice to see. It would be nice for someone to have a main layout, so it's kind of like easy to follow around and stuff like that. So for the tee pads, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. I think it could definitely use some work just in regards to like navigation and stuff like that. So the course difficulty, some of these holes are a little long, which is nice. Like I said, one thing I do kind of struggle with is throwing far. I'm trying to kind of work on my form a little bit so I can get a little bit more distance, but there's not really too much complexity. There are some trees that you got to kind of throw around, throw between and stuff like that, which is nice to have. So, but it would be nice to kind of have maybe like a little bit more complexity to it. So for the course difficulty, I give it a 6 out of 10 just because the holes are a little bit longer. If they were a little bit shorter holes, maybe I would reduce the course difficulty to like a 4 or 5. But right now I'm going to leave it at a 6 out of 10. Amenities, there's not really many amenities. There is a very large parking lot, which is really nice to have. There's like walking paths and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any bathrooms. I don't know if there's any like drinking fountains or anything like that. So for the amenities, I'll just give it a 3 out of 10. So the next thing is environment. It is a large park, which is really nice. It's like super green. It's super well maintained. One thing that, I mean, it's called West Wetlands, but there was a lot of water on the course. So like the shoes that I wore were very ventilated shoes. So they weren't waterproof. So I guess if you do go, it's probably nice to bring some waterproof shoes just because I think when they water the grass, it just kind of sits there. So until it eventually gets absorbed by the grass. But West Wetlands, I mean, kind of in the name, I should have, I guess, brought better shoes. But for the environment, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And then last, the cleanliness, I would give it a 10 out of 10 just because it was pretty clean. There's no trash or anything like that. It's, like I said, it's pretty well maintained for the most part. So for the Zest score, I will give this course a 6.3 out of 10. And then my score for the day, I will post right here. But thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and then stay tuned for next week's video.